All right. Welcome back, everybody. Session 12. It's been a little while since we've played, so hopefully we can get a good string of continuous sessions in a row. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I like what you guys wrote on the map there. Don't kill emu and then us. I figured I would let that stay on the map. That was pretty good. Did you write that, Doug?
What me?
Kind of looks like
Emu,
Doug's
emu?
writing.
I don't know. I don't know. It may have
Okay.
been someone who wrote it and was thinking only for themselves at first, and then they realized, yeah, I should probably think about everyone else as well, and then they scratched it out.
Good. Well, first off, I'd like to welcome Joe to the game. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you.
He's gonna be playing with us now. Kang has had to drop from the weekend game, so I guess he can't play on weekends anymore. So we are gonna let Joe take over, and we'll see how it goes. See if we survive today, because you guys are, boy, you guys have been lucky though with this huge ooze, because that thing has not hit you yet, and you guys have hit it a couple times. So, all right, we're going to continue on. We've got a lot to do, and I believe we had just finished a round, and I'm going to go
Starting
ahead
off a new round, yeah.
yeah, we are starting off a new round. So I've already I've rolled some initiatives already, and you guys hear this really high-pitched scream from across the swamp, because you guys are in this swamp area. Do you guys like how I added the muck is kind of rippling as well?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
kind of added that. Yeah, gotta love Fantasy Grounds Unity, man. So shameless plug, by the way. So from around the corner, from a tree, you can't really see it, Emu, because you are in
Behind the giant ooze.
yeah, you're behind this like 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall slime. But now, as for Zero, you can see basically a rat-like type of humanoid, probably about 3 feet tall or so. This creature has a weapon drawn, and the weapon drawn is a hand crossbow, and a little bit of movement. It is a swamp, so there is going to be a little bit of a movement hindrance for this creature. But Zero, you can plainly see that you're kind of in is what's going on here, but there's like I said, there's a very loud scream, and this rat folk lowers basically as he or she is running, I can't tell, pulls a hand crossbow off of their belt, and then they lower it towards Emu and also the slime, and this creature is shooting in that direction. So I am going to go ahead and do a hand crossbow attack, and that is a 20, and the bolt hits the ooze. So it definitely looks like, unless it was a bad shot and they missed Emu. So the ooze resisted a little bit of this damage, but there is a rat folk that is now engaged. So next,
Can we
Yeah,
move
sure.
the ooze over a tiny bit? He's like shifted between a couple squares.
Is
I
he
can't
really?
tell which one he's in. He's kind of halfway in mine, or
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if
he's a little
he's up or
large.
down, or
There you go. That should be a lot better, Emu. It's actually within the 2x2. Is it on your screen as well?
it's on my screen. It looks like he's slightly overlapping. Like his threat range is kind of overlapping.
Hmm. He is a large creature, so he should be 2x2. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. He is
He's
a
huge.
huge. Yeah,
He's
so he's
huge.
3x3.
3x3, yeah. It just looks like he's kind of, yeah, there you go. That's nice. Cool. I just didn't know if he was in, no, he's like in a half of the square.
It's even better yet, isn't it? 3x3.
3x3. There you go. Maybe, sort of. Cool. All right, so I'm in the middle of
There
him.
we go.
There we
That's
go. Cool.
perfect.
All right.
So yeah, you're between the rat folk that you can't see and the huge ooze that is fixing to clobber you. So it is your turn, Emu. What would you like to do?
Slowly relieve my bowels, and so I'm thinking.
Dip
I
out
don't
of
really
there.
know its intention yet, so I'm gonna probably try to team up with my good friend Justin Beaver here, and we'll try to sing a little duet of death around this guy. So I want to try to move over here to there, just kind of on the edge. And then after that, I'm going to raise my shield, and then I'm going to ready for if anybody gets on the opposite side of it to attack. So
Gotcha.
I'll yell out, flank it, Justin Beaver, flank it.
You can also see that small rat humanoid as well.
I'm hoping that it has bad aim if it's going to shoot at me. So I'm worried about the ooze the most.
Okay, so from around the corner, another rat-like humanoid appears. Right? This rat folk also has a hand crossbow and lowers it towards the huge ooze and pulls the trigger. And a 16. Well, they've got a pretty good plus to hit, don't they? That's a hit as well. So let's see what kind of damage this thing will do. Something really quick. All right, so it is partially resisted. And the huge ooze takes, actually it's resisted. It takes minute damage. And we will move on to Justin Beaver. Yeah, we've got some pretty crazy names, Joe.
All right, I'm going to take Omi. They're both going at the same time, so I'm going to take Omi's turn first. So Omi's first thing is I'm going to inspire courage because that will help Emu hit better.
You still got that Justin Beaver image, Omi?
Oh, yep, I do.
You should share that so Joe can get a good laugh at that.
If you have it in there, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll share it when it's not my turn.
Yeah, I don't think I do. I think it was on your end. I will check, though. Nope, I don't have it.
I love seeing all those effects just getting added.
Then Omi's going to move over to here with 30 feet of movement, which I have thanks to a feat. And I'm going to hand my war spoon to Emu and say, here, use this. I think it'll work better. And I'll grab that from the inventory and put it in the party sheet for you.
Cool. Does it happen to be a finesse weapon by any chance?
It is.
Oh, very nice.
Me.
All right, grab it from the party sheet.
There you go. So that's a bludgeoning weapon. I think that'll work. Stabbing it doesn't seem to work well.
Cool. Oh, I gotta grab it. Inventory.
Right. Anything else for you, Omi?
And then Omi will, and then Justin Beaver will then wait for Emu to pick up the war spoon, and then Justin Beaver will move over into a position where he can flank with Emu.
Right. Perfect.
I'm sorry, I forget the details on this. Switching too many game systems. So right now I'm expert level proficiency in rapier. What would it be in like a light mace? Is that the same category? Do you know, or is that trying to figure out what that would be? Where I get that from?
You would have to open up
I
the
guess
equipment.
I'm trying to remember which part gave it to me. Trained in simple weapons, trained in the rapier, sap, shortbow, and shortbow, trained in unarmed attacks. So I'm thinking I'm going to be trained level. I think I have something else that's giving me expert right now, but I have to try to find what that is.
A rapier
that's probably in
is
rapier
a
only.
martial. Yeah, rapier is a martial weapon. So
yeah.
And what other weapon? Club?
It's a light mace is how it's coded, at least looks like.
Yeah, that's a simple weapon.
Simple weapon? All right. So
Yes.
I think I'm going to be just trained only in that one. I'll have to find out.
I think it applies to simple weapons too, if I remember right.
Yeah, and there's another one of these rat folk.
Okay. It says, the weapon tricks class feature I have is what gives me expert proficiency in simple weapons, as well as rapier, sap, shortbow, and short sword. Okay, cool. So I can be expert level. Cool.
All right, Naomi will shift up a little bit and pass to whoever's next.
Oh, did Beaver? As soon as Beaver gets to there, I wanted to use my readied weapon, so I'll try to smack him. And
okay, go for it.
Should be now there, and I have one attack. Oh,
he's got those hacks going again. Every time he's getting 20s.
All right.
Cool. 18
he still resisted part of it.
Partially resisted it, yeah.
Oh, it shouldn't have resisted your sneak attack damage, I don't think.
Let's see, it only did 4. Does precision damage?
Yeah, because that's non-typed, so I think your precision damage should count, along with whatever stat bonus you get.
Which was 5.
Oh, you know what? Is it coded as a bludgeoning weapon?
It says type bludgeoning.
Looks like it. Yeah, bludgeoning. Yeah.
Bludgeoning and critical. Bludgeoning precision. I don't know. Only 4 went through, so maybe it's not affected by precision damage.
Are they resistant to crits?
It's an ooze, so that might be it.
It is. Good call, Joe.
Yeah, don't you remember what happened to me?
Yeah, because remember Zero last session, he got a crit. Yeah, he's like, "Can I re-roll that crit?" I was like, "Yes, next time you can re-roll that crit, sure."
Nice. Okay, cool. That's it for me.
All right. So another one of these rat folk, they step up onto the log, and you can clearly see this now. They don't look like they're aggressive to you. They actually look like they're helping you kill this ooze. So this creature pulls out what appears to be a glass vial and lights it on fire like a Molotov cocktail and throws it at the ooze. Oh, what a critical miss. I'm actually going to take one of my DM hero points, and I'm going to re-roll that. Because that could be a mess, so I'm going to re-roll that. Okay, so wow, that's actually going to be a critical, which is pretty nice. I like that. Okay, so you have a alchemist fire, don't you? Let me see. In fact, I'm gonna real quick. Alchemist fire. This is okay. I thought it was a 1d8. I will go ahead and do 2d8 damage. Ooh, wow. That's pretty cool. So my damage. Okay, so I did a total of 5 fire damage to the huge ooze. And it looks like this ooze has very slightly caught on fire. All right, so we are on to
Hey, what's it smell like?
acid. Okay, so we are to the huge ooze. This is a very important part of the round. Oh, Joe, can I also get you to roll initiative? I forgot to ask you to roll initiative before. Right, so that kind of works out perfect. In fact, I'm going to let you go before the huge ooze. So do you see where your token's at?
I see him, but I don't see anything. Anyone else? So do I hear anything or?
Oh yeah. Well, you had known with the rats that you're at. You had known that they were fighting this ooze, so you had seen your companions run out to help this group of adventurers that are engaged in this big black ooze. So yeah, you definitely know where they're at, and you can go take a left and left on the map and find them, or you can retreat or go anywhere you want with that beautiful line of sight that we have.
I'm gonna run right in, see what all the commotion's about.
Absolutely. All right, there's one action. You can see everything is plain as day now.
How deep? Okay, I see some of the creatures are in the water, so the water's not that deep.
No, it's about for the rat folk. It's about up to their waist.
All right, so charge.
Taking a second movement. Uh-oh. Is that all 3 movements you're taking? How much speed do you get around?
30.
Wow. All right, so you're taking all 3 movements, all 3 actions spent. So a shifty looking little kobold, a draconic looking kobold, gets right beside you, Emu.
How's it going?
All right, so the huge ooze. Oh, it is that time.
We didn't make this thing, I promise.
Who are you guys?
We can maybe talk later when this thing doesn't try to kill us, but maybe just watch out. It's trying to smash us.
It is definitely going to smash us. So, Doug, I'm going to let you do a D100, 1 to 33 to you, up to 66 to Jorp, and up to 100 for Justin Bieber. Welcome.
85.
Ooh, to Justin Bieber. That's the likely one you want it to attack. I mean, that's not... Sorry, Will, but that is the one you want it to attack. So,
got a taste for beaver.
Yeah. So this huge ooze turns around and lashes out with a pseudopod and hits with a 26. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a 20. Holy cow. This is the first time, this is actually the first time the ooze has hit anyone also, if I remember correctly.
Hey, keep your pseudopod away from my beaver.
All right.
That's good. That's a hit, but only 17 damage to Justin Beaver. So that's good. So that was one attack. So remember in Pathfinder we get three attacks. So I'm going to take my second attack at a -5, and I'm going to go ahead and attack again. Let's see. In fact,
want to do D100?
1 second. I want to just double check this really quick. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to go ahead and this is kind of brutal. but at least it's on Justin Beaver. So he's going to grab Justin Beaver also, and he's going to constrict with its last attack. Well, his last action. Okay, so this is going to hurt a little bit. It's going to be a total of a 1d8 plus 7. This is minimum damage. 8 more. What does that do to Justin?
Omi's going to use a reaction with Justin Beaver's lifelink ability, and Omi's going to take that damage for Justin Beaver.
Okay, so you will take the 8 damage instead of Beaver.
Yep.
All right, 8 damage is dealt to you instead, and that is it for the... No, it's got one more. It's going to be a minus 10 attack. Let's see. It's going to be on Justin Beaver. Minus 10. That is definitely a miss. In fact, that's a critical miss, so it's really bad. All right. Justin survived. 0-10. You're up.
Okay. I don't know what all these people are here. I'm right here. You guys are in a line of fire, but I'm going to try a different spell. We're going to go with Sudden Bolt instead of Lightning Bolt. So Sudden Bolt just picks one target.
You can get that between the two, right? And Sudden Bolt, that's a higher level spell.
No, that's a level 2.
Yeah, okay.
It's weird how it's written, but it's the same damage as a level 3 spell. So I don't know if it's a typo.
Well, it says you'd call down a small bolt of lightning on the target doing 4d12 electricity damage. So, but if you want to heighten it with a 3rd level spell slot, you'll do 5d12 instead of 4d12.
We're not going to do that, but
you don't want to waste that 3rd level spell slot, huh?
No.
Hopefully lightning will do it.
Oh, that's nice. 19. Oh, I thought that was going to be a crit.
Well, that's his saving throw, unfortunately.
Oh,
we want him to roll low on that one.
Yeah, that was a success.
So it probably does half damage then?
It should, yes. There we go. It does take half. Yeah, it's still a lot of damage.
But the damage worked, though. That's good. Now we know electricity works.
Yes, the electricity definitely works. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think Sudden Bolt just picks one creature object. The other one goes right through people.
Yeah, that definitely.
Anyway, that's my turn.
That definitely hurt. That's for sure. Lightning works on that. So let's go to round 5 now, and we are up to one of the rat folk. So the rat folk is going to stay here on the edge of the small little island here in the middle of the swamp. It's going to take. That was one action. It's going to take 2 more actions against the huge ooze as it loads up another bolt and fires it. I believe hand crossbow bolts take a minor action. I'll have to read that really quickly. It's the first time I've used a small hand bolt. Anybody know what the load is on this? In case.
I think it takes an action to load a crossbow unless you have a special feat, but I'm not 100% sure of that.
Yeah, hand crossbow.
It says it still requires 2 hands to load, is all.
It just says damage type, reload, 1. So I guess reload is one action. Okay. 1 action it would cost. So, yeah, to get 2 shots off then, I'm going to go ahead and stay back. I hate to do that, but I'm going to move back and I'm going to shoot twice. So I'll load, shoot, load. So actually I'll only get 1 shot, but next round I'll be able to get 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Critical.
Nice rolling.
Right. So
Dang.
I think it
It
resisted.
must be resistant. Yeah. It must
I think
be
it
ignores
resisted-
crits.
Yeah, it resisted it. Yeah, because of the crits. Nice shot, but well, this
Piercing.
ooze is tough, isn't it?
It is.
Emu,
It
you're
is.
up.
Well, so it looks like the piercing isn't having any impact on it whatsoever. So I'm going to continue to use this war spoon and just try to bludgeon it, and at least some of that damage seems to be going through. So I will smack it again, try to, or miss.
Yeah, the bludgeoning definitely worked last time. That's for sure.
And then I'll try a second hit. That looks
That's
promising.
a critical. Wow.
Well, would be a crit, but it should ignore most of it.
Partially
Yeah, so
resistant.
three damage. I didn't worry about adding the sneak attack because I didn't get affected last time. So I'll just do that, and then I'm going to raise my shield again, and I'm done. So since I'm using the spoon, I'm actually trying to dig off parts of it, and then I fling it over my shoulder every time.
Try to
Nice.
make it smaller by scooping some of it out. Yeah, this is a pretty insane encounter with this ooze, that's for sure. All right, so we are going to move on. All right, Justin and Omi.
Justin's gonna try to escape.
Yeah, this is
'cause
really
why not?
really insane.
What kind of check does he need to make?
For what now?
I thought he was grappled or restrained by this thing.
You can do a strength check. It's not showing any DC on the grab for the huge ooze. I was looking at that. So let's see.
It's like acrobatics or athletics.
It would be a DC 26, DC 26 fortitude save.
All right, he'll try that. He could make it.
Because you're going to break out of the constrict. So, ooh, close.
And
Ooh,
that's just
still
only.
grabbed.
Yep, he's only taken one action, so we'll move on to Omi. And Omi's going to use a third level spell slot to upcast his magic missile spell and throw 6 magic missiles at the creature.
That will help, I believe.
And use a full action, so I get 3 missiles normally and then 3 more because I'm upcasting it.
Heighten, right? The heighten gives it 3 more. Does the heighten really give it 3 more?
Yep, I'll link it
Wow.
here.
That is awesome. Heightening in another game only raises it by 1, so wow. Oh, heightened is you shoot 1 additional missile with each action you spend. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Actually, you can just convert all your actions into that. Sweet.
Oh.
I killed it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
nice.
ooze deflates. It pops and kind of fizzles, boop, and just kind of deflates.
Omi's like a Gatling gun
taint.
firing them off.
Yeah, he was. All right, so all of you are out of combat now. Now that spoon...
I want to try to scoop a little bit of it up in a spoon before it goes the rest of the way under, and this time I want to hold on to it. Like,
Sure.
hey, 010, I'll give you 5 gold pieces if you swallow this.
You can do that.
No, I'll give you 5 gold pieces not to.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, good.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, I'm not.
So when you're scooping it out, you notice that the spoon is sizzling as it looks like it's corroding and eating the spoon. And the arrows that also hit this ooze are
Have melted.
basically, yeah, they're disintegrated now. Because as it's nice and